you'll be able to avoid accidents by paying attention to the road and paying attention to your speed, because the looser the truck, the wobblier the board will be at high speeds. So I must stress to you, respect the power of the board, any electric board, and I guarantee you, you will be safe, because if you respect the power of the board, you know that riding this board at top speed in in um in the street where the road is rough, you're gonna find yourself on your butt or on your head. And if you don't have your protective gear, you're gonna wish you did, because road rash is no joke. It will eat your skin off. It will take your skin off. So that's my my 2 cents when it comes to the WOWGO 2. Love it. Will I get another board, a more powerful board? If I was to get another board, it would probably be the Evo. The Evo is a more advanced board, and it's a belt driven board. And the reason why I didn't get a belt driven board, because it requires maintenance, whereas the hub motors don't require that much maintenance, based on what I saw on YouTube from people who have either both or one or the other. I'm lazy, so when it comes to changing the belt that needs to be replaced, I'm not doing it. And then it's like to send it out to get it done and pay somebody to do it, and then not have the board for like 3 or 4 weeks and stuff like that. It's like, I don't feel like going through that, and I don't feel like getting my hands dirty, because I'm good with my hands when it comes to tools, but I just don't want to put the time or the effort into changing a belt and anything like that. The most I'll do is loosen the trucks, put on shred lights, and make sure that my wheels are tightened. Also, what I did was I did a test, because since I've been riding this board, I haven't checked my wheels to see if they're loose, and they are loose. So what I did was I took this wheel and I rocked it back and forth, and there's some play in these wheels. Again, never rode this board, brand new, fresh out the box. I went to rock the wheels, and they're tight, and then they're not even rocking. They're not moving or anything like that. So I noticed that when you ride for a certain amount of time, the wheels will get loose. So take your skate key and check your wheels every now and then, and make sure that those wheels are nice and tight, and you should be all right. So that's my review and my 2 cents on the WOWGO 2. Get it, got it, love it. And I felt the remote vibrate in my hand. The remote was vibrating in my hand, and I think it was letting me know that it's not connected to the board. So when it wasn't connected to the board, it actually let me know by vibrating, which is a good thing, because if I have headphones on and I'm riding this board and I can't tell if the board is connected with the remote because it's beeping and I don't hear it because I'm blasting music in my headphones, that could be a problem. But with that feature, that's a great feature, that they will put a vibrator for the remote instead of sound, which is real nice. So the range with the remote to the board, I'm not sure, but I noticed that when I was out of range, it let me know by vibrating. And by letting me know by vibrating, that lets me know when the board is connected or not. So far, since I've been riding this board, I never had a connectivity issue with this board, which is really, really good. Response with the remote and the board, instantaneously. Whatever command I give the board through the remote, there's no lag, no issues with that. So that is really good. Also, I must mention that when I pulled this board straight out the box, it was already fully charged, remote and board fully charged, and it's like right out the box, ready to go. Now, I will say that the trucks are tight. So when you first ride this board, you have to loosen the trucks in order to make your turns and things like that. Me not knowing that, I just jumped on the board and started riding. I couldn't even turn. It was crazy. It's like I tried to turn, and again, my first electric board, didn't know what I was doing. I took the instruction manual, tossed it to the side, and just started riding without even reading the manual or anything like that. So that's a lesson that I learned, that pulling this right out the box, you gotta loosen the trucks. Must loosen the trucks. Also, too, the bushings. Bushings are real nice, where they actually work with the trucks, where you can actually make your turns with no problem. Nice, excellent. But I will say that when you're riding this board, if you want to stay safe, the one thing I must stress to everybody buying any electric skateboard: respect the power of the board. That's the one way you're going to stay safe. If you respect the power of the board, the chances of you hurting yourself on one of these is slim to none, because when you're coming up on rough ground, if you're paying attention to the